Alrighty, Reddit Insanity, where people post the dumbest things they can possibly think of onto Reddit. I'm Michael.
I'm Noah.
Let's start. We have some more retail hell for you today.
Okay.
So the first one is by Just a Skate Rat. Internet went down this morning in that event. We have to do cash only because the debit machines obviously will not function correctly. Our store put 3 bright highlighter yellow signs in the front of the store before you walk in. One on the first shelf whenever you walk in, and then directly taped onto the debit machine covering the screens and buttons. Man walks in for a while, ignores our associates greeting him and browses for a bit, grabbing 4 items. I tell him his total, $91.41, please.
What the fuck did he got 4 items? What the fuck store is this? 4 items for 91?
$94.41.
Wait a minute, man. That's a real story right there. Not the cash only shit. What the fuck did he buy? Like, does that not fucking also surprise you? That's a lot of fucking money.
Well, whenever I first read it, I thought it said $9.41.
90. What the?
$94.41. He looks down at the debit machine covered by bright yellow paper saying cash only, sorry. Lifts the piece of paper and begins to smack his bar against the screen.
We got a dumb one today.
I tell him, dude, the internet is down. We can't do card right now. That's me. Why is this, tell me why this MFer rolls his eyes at me, huffs in a breath and says, that's fucking stupid.
Stupid? How is that stupid?
You should really tell people that because I don't have any cash on me. And then he leaves. I am going insane.
That's just such an ignorant human being. If you see signs everywhere that's saying like beware of deer, and then you get a deer hits your fucking car, you're like, what the fuck is this shit?
Next one is by Odger 5719. Odger instead of Auger. This person puts, I, a 33-year-old female. I don't know what this has to do with anything, but sure.
Hopefully it's legal.
It's not that. Well, it's retail hell, so
hopefully it's legal.
It's not today I fucked up.
Today I fucked up. I shot a customer.
I had this annoying ass lady pitch a whole fit. Oh, pitch a whole fit today.
She like pitched a tent.
I was gonna say pitch like a bitch asshole or something. This old
dirty fucking bitch of a
hole. I thought that's the way it started that way. I had this annoying ass lady pitch a whole fit today simply because whenever I asked her if she was a part of our store's reward program, and if she was, if I could put her number in or give me the barcode to scan if she wasn't a part of it, and she could hit skip. She looks at me and says, no, I'm not, but give me your phone number so I can use your discount.
What? No, ma'am. I'm not giving you my.
I accidentally laughed out loud and told her no. She goes, what do you mean no? Your job is to help the customer. I did, but me allowing you to use my number isn't a part of my job description. Told her she can gladly sign up because it's free. She got pissed for some reason and wanted to speak to my manager.
Huh.
I let the lady tell my manager what the issue was. He cut her off and he was just like, no, 1,000 times no. And walked away. And walked away. She shut up, paid for her items, said some rude shit, and left.
I wish she would have said what the rude shit was.
I know, they didn't say it.
You're a cunt. And she walks
out. Next one is by TBM Christopher. This person puts, it's not charming whenever an older customer tells me they don't do computers after I say a product is only available by online order. Figure it out or badger your grandkids into doing it for you. I have zero control of what we stock in the store. I promise they make it very easy to spend your money online.
Believe me, like I'm pretty much like an old man. The best I can do is Amazon. After that, I can't do nothing.
Now, I will say there are some websites that have itty-bitty little things on them to pull down, like drop boxes.
Mm-hmm.
It is annoying. It's very annoying. It depends on how bad they want to defraud you of money.
Oh.
If they're janky or not. Righty. Next person. The next one is by I Am the Punch. This person puts, I'm sure we've all been told this excuse by corporate. We need to treat all customers with respect. And if they're in a bad mood, we still need to treat them respectfully, regardless of how short they're being with us. But why isn't this a thing? Because the opposite of this saying is also true. They have no clue what an employee is going through on a given day. Yet, they're still choosing to make yours worse. It's such a toxic mindset to have.
No kidding, man. How come we are allowed to treat us like shit? But if we say one fucking word, like I'm gonna call corporate.
Always.
Like, you're the one being an asshole.
Next one is by Baron von Kieser.
Nice.
This person posts, those were the exact words a fully grown man had said to me yesterday, which was, I don't have enough to pay. What was he buying? Could it be food, medical supplies, personal care items? Nope.
Condoms?
He was buying a $300 Apple gift card.
So then what the fuck? That's a what's it called? That's a not a like a need.
Mhm.
That's like an extravagance, isn't it?
Yeah,
You don't need a fucking $300 Apple card.
no. He used his debit card. No shit. His debit card had $11.23 on it.
Damn.
He tried to buy a $300 Apple gift card.
Wow.
After I told him that he still owed what he still owed, he just gave me the deer in the headlights look and then uttered those words. I said, sorry, buddy. He says, I'll be back after I transfer some money. Sure you will.
Should have done that before.
And wouldn't you know it, he never came back. Weird.
How odd.
Next one is by Oni One. I don't know why they.
Only one Kenobi.
I guess so. Oni One.
It's ONI. I guess it's supposed to be Obi-Wan.
OWNEY.
OWNEY.
Oni One.
Dumb.
I have seen it happen to my coworkers, but never experienced it myself until recently. I understand my coworkers' reaction now. I was at the self-service checkout as per usual when something shitty happens. This man was ineptly trying to scan 3 products through the machine and failing because they don't know what a barcode is. I showed them how to do it and then went over to another customer in need of assistance. But as I was walking away, the guy scanned something and for some reason thought setting the product in the bagging area was optional. So he didn't set it down. He tried to scan the last item and the machine was playing the please set the item in the bagging area. Customers never actually figure it out what the cryptic message means and always call me over so I can set their item down in the bagging area for them. I heard the message play and I was looking around. He had his hand up at me and snapped his finger repeatedly as I approached him. It instantly made me incredibly angry and I just said sternly, don't ever snap your fingers at me. The exact reaction I've seen my coworkers have. It's honestly so fucking rude.
Yeah, it is.
I've had customers cough to get my attention, but for some reason, him snapping his fingers was just so enraging.
There is something like, just like they're like, excuse me, I need your attention. That was a weird thing though, by the way. The whole like you putting it in the bagging area.
Yeah.
They would just freeze up the whole fucking self checkout.
Yeah.
Like if I just want to fucking set it on the floor or something.
But I will give the devil's advocate side of this. Open up regular registers.
Well, they don't want to.
Exactly. They want to make everything
Streamlined, sort of.
Sure.
Streamlined and cost effective.
Cost effective, probably more so. But okay, like the same thing goes with the Walmart. You know where people were putting organic produce through the self scan thing, but putting it as regular produce. So like,
Yeah.
you can't get mad at people for doing it whenever you're letting them scan their own shit.
You can't get mad at me if I'm trying to figure out what kind of apples these are.
Exactly.
There's fucking 800 fucking subsets of apples.
Exactly.
What the fuck is a galactic crisp? Do you mean Honey Crisp? Because that's all the shit shows up on here. That's all I'm seeing. I don't see I'm dead serious. I'm like, what the fuck is Galactic Crisp? You have to mean Honey Crisp, right?
You think?
And the Galactic is probably like their fucking brand name.
Maybe.
But I'm like, all I see is Honey Crisp. That's all I'm fucking paying.
That's what I'm putting in there. We're good. But you know what I mean? Like, you can't complain about people fucking up self-checkout whenever they're not trained to use self-checkout. Like,
I once had them fucking show me a recording of me, because they said I didn't scan the eggs.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, and then they scanned it, right?
Yeah.
And right underneath what they scanned was the exact same item description. I'm like, you see it right there, you sexist shit. Because when the eggs were expensive,
yeah.
they were like fucking gold.
Yeah.
They said I didn't fucking scan the eggs.
And then they say, oh.
And then so they took the fucking second one off.
Exactly.
Like, why don't you just give me the other ones for free?
You dipshits. Next one is by Kiwi Moment. This person puts, like, I'll have people giving me $100 for $6 total,
Motherfuckers.
but when someone needs an $1,800 money order, they pay in all 20s. And I'll have to stand there for way too long, getting a huge line while I make absolutely sure all the money is there.
Hey, man, you gotta check that money.
Why can't people use hundreds when it matters?
Why would they use 20s unless they were trying to hide some fake ones in there? It's the only thing I can think of.
Or they got it from an ATM, and an ATM only puts out 20s.
Not true. I
Oh, it is.
got 5s the other day.
What fucking ATM did you go to?
One at the Walmart.
Still?
Yeah, they gave me 5s. They
Seriously?
gave me $100 worth of 5s. I'm like, you sons of bitches.
I have never gotten 5s out of an ATM.
Exactly. I was like,
Ever.
what is this?
Ever.
You ever seen $100 worth of 5s?
No.
No fucking thick stack.
The ballin'.
No, it was not.
It was 5s.
Because I tried to get it. I tried to get the maximum, and it said like we can't give you the maximum. We're low on money. So I was like, what? So I just out $100. So I thought I'd get 5 fucking 20s. I got a fucking $100 worth of 5s. I don't know why. I've never seen that before in my fucking life.
I've never seen that ever.
They must have like run out of money, and then they just supplemented whatever they could get from the bank. I don't know what the fuck.
That is crazy. I have never gotten 5s out of an ATM.
I'm glad.
Ever.
I'm glad it didn't give me what I actually wanted, because that would have been a lot of fucking 5s. For like $400 worth of 5s.
Just 5 literally.
Like the time that my cousin, we were at the mall,
Mhm.
and he was like we were trying to get this vending machine, and I was like, he's like, whatever happened, right?
Mhm.
I was like, why don't you just fucking, I'll give you the $1, just get the fucking change back, because he was trying to like put a quarters or some shit in.
Yeah.
So he hit the fucking button for like the refund, and it gave him like $1.50 in nickels, and that shit was shooting out for like a minute. Just, he's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, a fucking handful of nickels. I think what I think was when we traded. Like I gave him $1 back for like I'll give me the change in there, and like I'll give you this $1, and he's just fucking a pile of nickels in his hand.
Well, think about it. 20 nickels for a $1 bill.
Man, $1.50 or $1.75 nowadays, and he's just fucking knocking nickels out. I would go, why don't you just give us the change we gave you to begin with? The actual quarter, 75.
No, I've never seen an ATM give 5s ever.
I have.
Now you have.
The weirdest shit I've ever seen.
You probably won't ever see it again. It's one of those once in a lifetime moment things.
Maybe. I hope so.
I mean, fuck, a bank won't even give you 5 sometime.
No kidding.
So
Like, we either have hundreds or we have pennies. Which one you want? I don't want either. They give you the most absurd options.
they really do.
We give you the 100 or have these half quarters. What the fuck do you mean half quarters? Like $1,000 in $2 bills?
All right. Next one is by Financial Grade 4080. This person puts, long ago, the sports department that I worked at.
I'm sorry, I didn't know it's a Star Wars episode. Long ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Long ago, the sports department that I worked at received a bunch of no-name pocket knives from China. They were small folding knives with wood and brass handles in plain, unlabeled boxes. We sold them for $1. This drove the bargain hunters nuts. On one hand, they did not want to waste even $1 on a piece of junk. On the other hand, they could not bear to miss out on the great bargain if this is a quality knife.
That is true. You gotta roll that dice.
People would stare at it intently at the knife for 10 minutes or more. On the other hand, they could not bear to miss out on a great bargain if it was a quality knife. People would stare intently at the knife for 10 minutes or more, open and close it repeatedly, really stress over the decision to spend $1. I had to spend more time selling these knives than I did on expensive wares. The customer, who makes these knives? Me, people in China. Customer, it's like,
What kind of people in China?
is it a good knife? Me, it's $1.
Probably like the best.
Customer, what kind of steel is this? Me, it's $1.
I would have gone off kilter, be like, it's Tang knife from the mountains of the Himalayas. The metals of it's a metal from an asteroid.
Oh god. We have a picture one for this one.
A picture? Oh,
They took a picture of
is it some big titties?
it says today's mail. It says a customer This is a customer that wrote this. Customer service or store manager. I am writing to you about ladies' Nike sports bra my ex-fiance purchased at your store back on June of 2022.
Okay.
I realized you have a strict return policy. The item was washed once and air dried, as I do all my clothing with the exception of jeans and towels. As you can see, the material at the bottom of the elastic band unraveled. This did not catch on my washing machine component or on a piece of equipment at the gym. I am 46 years old and my athletic wear lasts for decades due to the handling of the garments.
Due to the fact that I don't work out.
I consider them an investment.
Impeccable.
Please let me know if there's anything you can do. I wore the top to a Hot Pilates Inferno class at Hot Room Yoga once.
Hot Pilates Inferno class. Like 150 degrees and all these women farting.
And that was all the wear I had received from this high-end designer $40 sports bra. Thank you for your consideration. Yes, I am just now carving out some time to deal with this piece of clothing. And they sent him the bra back for a return.
Well, what they say?
This person just puts a thing on there saying, "Are you kidding me?"
Wow. What was wrong with the bra?
Apparently, the elastic at the bottom started coming off after her Hot Pilates.
Okay, just cut it a little.
That's what I would do as a normal.
Yeah, just cut the thing and it looks better.
But her stuff is supposed to light, and it's got like a white mark on it too from the sweat. It's like, oh.
Girl does some work.
Alrighty, and last one for today is, why yes, I am a nerd. Some backstory. And of course, they put their age.
A 92-year-old man.
I, a 19-year-old male, work at a thrift store where there's little to no other cashiers. So, usually it's only one person working on Sundays. We aren't open long on Sundays, so it's not usually a hard shift. About 6 hours. About an hour in, I needed to go to the bathroom, so I called for my manager so she could cover for me.
I gotta take a shit, man. Like, what else do you say to him? Like, I gotta dump this out.
Usually, I worked with a different manager on Sundays, and he's a pretty good guy, even though he looks really intimidating. But the manager I worked with today, 30s male, had a habit of not being reliable and not doing his job, e.g. not putting time off I asked for a month in advance on the calendar and causing problems later on.
Well, EG, what is EG? I know it's supposed to be example.
Yeah.
Well, but, what's the G?
Never thought about it.
Because there's no G in example, so.
Example.
Yeah, like, what the fuck is the G for? I guess example's given.
I think so. I think that is what it is.
It's how my brain works. I can't let the shit go.
You finally figured
I could have just kept my mouth shut. Figured it out.
it.
But me talking it out made me figure it out.
Also, not safe for work jokes that only stopped after threatening to go to HR about it, always taking calls on the sales floor, etc. So,
etc.
uh-huh.
You ever seen the movie Split?
He already, in the title, he put, yes, why I am a nerd. So,
I'm real confused as to what anything has to do with him needing to take a shit.
So, when he came to answer the intercom, whenever I told him I needed to go to the bathroom, he made it very clear he was not happy about it. I tried to go as fast as I could. It took about 5 minutes. And when I came back, he was on another of his phone calls and again told me he didn't want to let me go to the bathroom and said I'd need a doctor's note to go or something.
Fuck that. I'll get HR right now.
I hate this job, but I want to find a better one before I quit.
I'll be damned if you don't let me go to the bathroom. That's like a human rights violation.
And then for the response at the bottom, like the comment, best case scenario that would love to see happen. You, hey doc, my boss has a doctor's note in order to go to the bathroom. Can you write me one? Doc, but you don't have any injury or gastrointestinal issues. You, I know. I meant I need a doctor's note or else I'm not allowed to use the bathroom at all. Doctor, after a stunned silence, I think we have an opening for records clerk position. Might you be interested in filling out an application?
Me, yes.
It's like, absolutely. That was the last one for today, though.
What did that have to do with him being a nerd?
I don't know.
What the fuck is that? I'm confused.
In this episode, I have left you confused.
It's like, yeah, shit, yeah, I'm a nerd.
Exactly.
What is it? Everyone takes a shit.
Yeah. I think it was because he uses the word EG and then etc.
maybe, etc., etc.
etc., etc.
I say it like that because of the movie Split. If you watch it, you know exactly what I mean.
But anything else to add before we head out tonight?
I gotta take a shit too.
We'll talk to you guys in the next one.
That dang cheeseburger blew through me.